The figure of St. Lawrence turns up an awful lot in Rome, and over the first 4 weeks of Lent, the Station Church, there's one dedicated to St. Lawrence in each of the first 4 weeks. We've been to San Lorenzo in Panisperna, we've been to San Lorenzo in Lucina, we've been to San Lorenzo fuori le Mura, and now today, Tuesday, week 4, San Lorenzo in Damaso. Damaso relating to the fact that Pope Damaso had a residence on that site. It's not far from St. Peter's. You've crossed the river from St. Peter's, going towards the centre of Rome, down the main road, and the first major junction really on your right, you come to the Piazza della Cancelleria, a huge Renaissance palace that was built as the chancery of the Roman Church. It still is the head of the Roman Rota. That's where the Rota resides. And at one wing of the whole palace, the right-hand block of a quadrangle, in effect, was turned into the Basilica of San Lorenzo, a lovely church. I know it relatively well because only 5 minutes walk from there is the Venerable English College in Rome, and although there are probably, you pass 3 or 4 churches on your way, that church, San Lorenzo, is the parish church for the area. So the Venerable English College in Rome is part of the parish of San Lorenzo in Damaso. We had a good relationship with them, and on this day, usually when the English-speaking community in Rome travel round the various churches, the station churches, they're asked to preside at this liturgy for the English-speaking community at the 7 o'clock Mass. Once, as Vice Rector, was privileged to preside for the Mass. There was another occasion, I think it was the following year, we turned up and we had Archbishop Longley was visiting the college, so he was going to preside, and the sacristan hadn't got up, and there was about 200 people in the piazza outside waiting to get in. And everyone's saying, well, what should we do? We're going to celebrate Mass before we go to lectures. And I whispered to our rector, I think perhaps we could invite them back to our church, the Church of the English College. So we shouted out, called attention, and 15 minutes later we were celebrating Mass in the Church of the English College rather than San Lorenzo. But San Lorenzo, we had a lovely relationship with them. Generally, the parish priest in my time as a student, Don Cecchi, was a great friend of the college. He had been part of the papal household with Pope Paul VI, and then he was made parish priest, and he was a lovely parish priest. And there were times when he would do things a little bit informally, and people would say, but they don't do that in the Vatican. And Don Cecchi would look kindly and say, but Il Vaticano è lontano da qui. The Vatican's an awful long way from here. In fact, it's about a 15-minute walk to the Vatican. But in the sense of reaching out to the people and caring for the people, he was a great example of a parish priest, that it doesn't always have to be very highbrow liturgy in church, that it is for the people and of the people. And it was a great learning experience for me to meet Don Cecchi. So San Lorenzo in Damaso, the Rome Station Church for Tuesday in week 4 of Lent.